This is the Feminine Collective. And you have asked a question about pleasure and sexuality. What you experience in your physical bodies as sexual pleasure is a form of experience that is experienced in the spiritual realms outside the body and is given the word bliss. Bliss can be experienced through sexuality when you're in a physical body. And you all have just revealed all of the distortions that have been applied to sexual activity. You have experienced the pain and the joy and the disappointment and the surprise of sexual experience. There is no judgment in these realms because there is no judgment in these realms about anything that you do when you are embodied. But being a human is happening inside of a construct of fear, manipulation, judgment, and violence. And those are the key bullet points, shall we say, that all of you are living within when it comes to sexuality. When you find yourself in a moment when you are experiencing yourself sexually, whether it is with another or with yourself, you may find that you have to push away some of this conditioning in order to enjoy yourself and experience pleasure. And what you are doing now in this session, identifying, well, what does pleasure look like? How does it appear for me? How does it show up? And then going into the very specific identification of the stories, the laws, the decisions that are made on your behalf by others, the threats, the fear-mongering that is embedded in sexuality and the expression of it. Why is this? In your current time, and yes, there is historical evidence, practice, and experiences that go back millennia, thousands and tens of thousands of years of this distortion. And you are now breaking ground to release it, to see it, to heal it. It must be healed. And if you can do that within this lifetime, this healing of the distortions and the lies about what sex is, then you will have opened a pathway for humanity that now can be realized. Realizing what the sexual experience is in its purity as God intended it. You know that sex has been used to control. in many different ways. We will not go into those examples. You're very familiar with them. You have many of them in your current historical time right now. But it must be revealed, the lies, the distortions, even the laws that have been put in place to keep people from loving each other in that way, are being dismantled. And they're being dismantled by individuals choosing to understand why they think the way they think and changing how they think about sexuality. You are not alone in this. This little group is one of many who are exploring this condition, revealing what needs to be revealed about it and making different decisions about it, where you become more open-minded, where you even if you are at a stage of your life where you are not sexually active, opening up this energy center with a clear understanding of its purpose. And it is not only just creative expression, it is sexual expression through creativity in the terms of creating another human body. Take this information that you have revealed to yourselves. See the threads to your ancestors who passed down these understandings from their place of oppression, suppression, slavery, being kept under the thumbs of authority figures who only had evil and power as their desired outcome. Understand that this did not simply arrive in the past few decades. This has been a planetary lifetime experience. And as you become clear about the proper expression of this second chakra, and it is part of God's system of expression, you will experience a release within you, and especially within your heart. For your heart has longed for the easy expression of love in all of its forms and not just the acceptable forms. Yes, you always will have to take the other person into consideration in terms of what they can and cannot receive. Yes. But inside of you, you will experience a level of freedom that you have not known. You will also, if you do this work of clearing and understanding the underpinnings of sexual activity, you will free your ancestral lineages, both human and divine. For we, as the feminine collective, have brought the act of sexuality and sensuality into the realm of pure expression. And we understand and teach this to each other so that we may be the fullest expression of Source. That Source can experience through us. You may not be capable of achieving what we have while you are still embodied, but understand that that level of achievement for you while still embodied is possible for you in the way that you desire. That is all. You are loved. You are cherished. And you are celebrated for diving in together to remove distortions from the planet. Amen. Amen. Amen.